Hey, good morning. It's Beverly Holloway, the Inspirational Life Guru, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, it's Sunday. I'm going to be sharing with you the sacred herb of the day. And so today, I am working with Motherwort. Motherwort. I can't wait to share the benefits of this particular herb. So, for those of you that may be catching me for the first time, why don't I go ahead and introduce myself or reintroduce myself. Again, I'm Beverly Holloway, also known as the Inspirational Life Guru. I am a spiritual teacher, spiritual wellness practitioner, and transition coach on a mission to inspire as many of you as I possibly can. First of all, towards discovering your divine purpose. I act as a catalyst to help get people jump started and moving in the right direction. You know how sometimes you just feel like you're stuck in the mud. Perhaps maybe you feel like you're just not making a connection with spirit. Well, I act as a catalyst to help get you jump started and moving in the right direction. It is also my passion to help people navigate their way through life changes and transitions. And so many of us, as a whole, actually, the collective, we're all going through a transition right now. There's so many changes that are going on right now during this pandemic. And so one way that you can transition through this period is through developing a love for herbs. Now, I'm not here to try and twist anybody's arm or anything to get them on my bandwagon or anything of that nature. But what I have learned in my own personal life, I'm no herbalist, I'm not an expert or anything of that nature, but along my particular journey, I have come in contact with the sacredness of herbs. And so it's all about going back to the beginning. Everything that God created was good in the beginning. And one thing that we had in the beginning was the earth and herbs. And so I have grown to have an affinity for Mother Earth. It's all about respecting the earth, respecting Mother Earth. And so today I'm going to be talking about Motherwort. This is an herb that I absolutely love. I've got some loaded here in my rainbow pipe. It is the cutest little thing. Oh, I love it. Comes in 3 parts. You can find one of these on Amazon. Right now, I'm not promoting this particular company that made this pipe. I don't even remember the name of it, but it's beautiful. It matches my flower and everything. So anyway, if you want one of these, you can find it on Amazon. But I love it. It comes in 3 parts, easy to clean. But enough of that, okay? Because I'm here to tell you about this herb called Motherwort, and I've got it in here, and I'm going to take me just a little toke of it. And then at the end of the video, I'll tell you how you can go about purchasing you some if you like. So anyway, Motherwort, just give me a moment, please. Let's just get centered, all right, shall we? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, okay? I love it. You need to get you some, and then we can, do this together. But anyway, so today I am using this wonderful herb called Motherwort. And I'm going to share with you some of the benefits of Motherwort. So excuse me if I'm looking down. It's just that I'm looking at my notes here. And because I want to make sure that I stay on track, right? I don't know what it is about doing these videos, but I always end up having the urge to go to the restroom. And I didn't go ahead of time. The last time I made a video, the other day, I had to go to the potty. So let's just hope we make it through, all right? So anyway, Motherwort. So the first thing about this herb is that science tells us the most potent benefits are her willingness to support your physical and emotional heart burdens. Now, especially this season that we're in right now with this pandemic. It's sad to say, but there's a lot of people that are losing their lives to this virus. And so a lot of us, we have friends, we have relatives that have been sick. People that are close to us that are affected by this. And so Motherwort is a wonderful herb that can help you during times of physical burdens as well as emotional heart burdens. Now, I don't know about you, but this past year I've had some issues as it relates to my heart. And so if you're having, now this is not a medical claim or anything like that, but science does tell us that some of the benefits of this herb are to help us with emotional heart burdens and with physical heart burdens. So this, I'm not saying that this is a cure-all or anything of that nature, because I believe that when you honor the herb, it will honor you. So that's just one benefit. Now, another one is that it alters your perception. Now, some people may think, well, why would you want to alter your perception? Well, a lot of times we perceive things very negatively. We perceive things just based on the limited amount of knowledge that we have. And so this particular herb, another one of its benefits and something that could possibly help you is that it can help you alter your perception about things. And so it offers a very mild high, they say a brief stone body effect. All right. So I don't know about you, but I've always wished that I lived like during Woodstock in those days back in I did grow up in the 70s, but I'm saying the 60s. I was born in 61, but I wish that I lived back in the day, when they were out there hanging out, Woodstock and all that. Just call me a hippie, right? I mean, that's just that vibe that I have, So anyway, it does promote a mild stone body effect. It relaxes the womb. I love that. It relaxes the womb. And so for you women that may still be having your menstrual cycles, it could possibly help to, when you have those cramps, thank God I no longer have that issue. Okay. I've been free of that since about 2012 and I don't miss it. But anyway, for those of you that, may still be having your menstrual cycles, ladies, this could be a herb that you can incorporate along with your heating pads and whatever it is that you do to kind of help you when your menstrual is on, because it does help to relax your womb. And so another thing, it also provides a steady rhythm of your heart. Now, my brother and I, we both have an irregular heartbeat. And so, it's something that can help, regulate or kind of steady the rhythm of your heart. And again, I'm not making any medical claims or anything of that nature. I'm just giving you something that you can kind of incorporate into your life. Now, another thing that Motherwort can possibly help you with is anxiety. Now, we all have suffered with anxiety. Many of you are working 9-to-5 jobs, and I mean, you're just working stressful jobs, like myself. When I was in corporate America, I was always on the phone talking to people, and people can be really nasty, really mean. I used to work in collections, and so, on the phone, a lot of you may be working in customer service and things of that nature. And, our jobs, daily jobs, can cause a lot of anxiety, not to mention, personal things that may be going on in your life, where you're just full of anxiety. And so this is an herb, a natural way, a medicinal herb that you can incorporate into your life to help you ease anxiety, because it helps to promote a calm effect. And so especially, again, when you're faced with situations that cause high anxiety, anger, frustration, perhaps grief and bitterness, heartache. There's a lot of people right now. We've been quarantined. People have been, shut up in the house, and, relationships are failing. And, it's just been a really, really challenging time. So this is an herb that you can, throw in your pipe, roll it up or whatever, and just incorporate it into your daily life if you're like me and you believe in the sacredness of Mother Earth and the herbs. And so that's just one other thing. It can also help with frustration. Now, I've experienced a lot of frustration, over this past year. We all have, because this has just been, people want to say it's the year from hell, but there's something good on the other side of what we are experiencing right now. And that's not to, try and just kind of negate the fact that there's a lot of shit that's going on, that's happening here in the world. It is not pretty. But another way that Motherwort supports us is when during times of grief, bitterness, again, heartache. And so, perhaps maybe you had a loved one that passed or whatever. But I love the fact that this herb, supports us in a lot of different areas in our life, just like a mother. Just think about a mother. Now, I know that just like fathers, mothers make mistakes, and perhaps maybe you haven't had a good relationship with your mother, but you know what? Mother Earth loves you, okay? And one way, perhaps maybe if you have, I just feel impressed to say this, perhaps maybe you didn't have a good relationship with your mother, and hey, why not throw you some motherwort in a pipe, and just, during your time of meditation and prayer, you can incorporate this herb into your life, to just help you move through some of those emotions and things of that nature during your time of meditation, so that you can free yourself and heal yourself of the past mistakes that perhaps maybe your mother made, because, perhaps maybe she did all that she knew to do. And so, this is one way that, you can find a natural way of helping you through some of those emotional burdens and things that you've carried in the past as it relates to your mother, for example. But I love the way that this herb can support you, just like a mother is supposed to support her child. And so I love that. And so lastly, Motherwort helps to support openness. How many times have you met people that are just not willing to be open? They want to just keep things buried beneath them, within them, and they don't want to really express themselves. They don't really want to talk through their emotions and things of that nature. So if you're someone that keeps things kind of bottled up, this herb may be able to help you and support you in that area where you can learn to just open up. It's all about being free now, okay? It's all about being free. Another way that Motherwort can support you is to help you when it comes to self-love. How oftentimes do we sabotage our own selves because we don't know how to really embrace ourselves and actually love ourselves? And so I want to encourage you to really spend some time in meditation, spend some time loving yourself, taking care of yourself. I am guilty of not taking care of myself over the years and suffering, health issues because, I was just always just like this, just running, to the point now it's hard for me to actually slow down. And now I've moved to another location here in the South. It's a little bit slower, and I've had a hard time with just learning how to relax and be mindful and present with this moment in time. So that's another way that this herb can help support you when it comes to self-love. It's all about loving yourself, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. You have to respect and honor yourself first. And another thing, and lastly, that this wonderful herb does is that it helps you to gain peace. It can help you just gain a peaceful space in your life, okay? I don't know about you, but I am all about peace, okay? I'm just all about peace. Maybe I'm a Cancer sign. I mean, we're just, people that just want to be at peace, you know what I'm saying? So put your lighters up. And let me tell you how you can get your hands on some of this. So I love incorporating things in my business that are going to help my clients. Not only do I help them as far as coaching, I'm not a counselor, I'm not a therapist. So, however, I am a coach, and there's a difference when it comes to coaching and when it comes to therapy and counseling, because what a coach does, a coach helps you get from where you are now to where you desire to be. Okay. And so a coach isn't one that's just going to sit there and just wait for hours for you to kind of pour out your heart. It's not that a coach doesn't care, but a lot of times we don't really understand, the purpose behind coaching. It is to help you move from where you are right now to where you want to be. So as a coach, as a spiritual wellness practitioner, I want to help people get well spiritually. So I want to have resources and things available in my business so that I can help people along their journey. And one of the things is with herbs. So if you're interested in this wonderful, let me show it to you. I didn't even show you what it looks like. This particular herb, Motherwort. And you can put it in a grinder or whatever, if you want to grind it up and roll it up, if you have some wraps or whatever, you can do it that way if you don't want to do it in a pipe. But if you're interested in the sacred herb of today, which is Motherwort, then be sure and drop a comment below, or you can email me. A quicker way to do it is to just message me on social media. You can catch me on my Instagram page, Inspirational Life Guru, or you can catch me on Facebook, Inspirational Life Guru, or on my personal page, which would probably be better. You can shoot me a message through Messenger on my page, Beverly Holloway. So, but if you want to email, you can email me at quakeWillie2020@gmail. QuakeWillie is Native American for Beverly, and that's spelled QUEQUILE 2020@gmail. So that's another way that you can get a hold of me. And I think the price on this bag is $4.50. I do have a $25 minimum, but I do have some other herbs, some other things. I have pipes, access to those as well. I partnered with a wonderful soul in Arizona near the Sonoran Desert who harvests her own herbs. Some of them are actually harvested in Vermont. Let me see where this one is. It's organically cultivated, and it originated in Vermont. So if you're interested in Motherwort, feel free to, again, drop a comment below and let me know, and then I can tell you how you can get your hands on some, and I can place that order for you and introduce you to some other herbs, like I said, candles, pipes, some herbs that come in bud form, some that looks like marijuana, smells a little bit like marijuana, but with low levels of THC. When it comes to herbs, I'm really particular about who I desire to sell these herbs to, for those that are interested, because this isn't for someone that, you just want to smoke weed just because you want to get high. Okay, I have a problem with people that even consider marijuana as being weed, because a weed is something that you just pick out in your yard and throw away because you don't want it to taint all the other plants and herbs that are around. So anyway, it's all about honoring Mother Earth, honoring the herbs that God has put here in this earth for us to partake of. So it's all about going back to some of the things that our ancestors once did, before there was a lot of all these fancy man-made medicines and things of that nature. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you're enjoying these videos of the sacred herb of the day. I've got some more herb that's coming this week. I've got one that I can't wait to introduce you to. I should keep it a surprise, but it's called Clipdaga, and I'm not even going to tell you what Clipdaga is all about, but it's definitely, for me, it's beautiful. Just the color of it, I just love it. So I'm excited about sharing some of my practices with you and some of the herbs that I love that I've incorporated into my life. I want to thank you guys, and be sure to give me a thumbs up. All right, like, share, subscribe so that I can get 1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers, so I can start going live, right? And have live chats, inspirational live chats, okay, right here on YouTube. So love you guys. Have a wonderful day. All right. Namaste.